In this video, we're going to perform a pressure calibration to a HART transmitter using the Fluke 729 automatic pressure calibrator. So to get things connected up, you've got your 40-20 milliamp jacks going between the Fluke 729 and the pressure transmitter, as well as connecting the pressure line between the two devices. Next thing you want to do is you want to zero out the calibrator and then press the HART button to set things up. Two things you want to do here is you want to enable the HART 250 ohm resistor, press F3, and then press F2 to turn on loop power. Once the connection has been made, you'll see the device ID name, tag ID name of the device, and just press F4 to continue. Now the 729 is reading the information off the transmitter. On this screen, we're just going to go ahead and press number 3 to do an ad hoc calibration. Notice the Fluke 729 has automatically selected pressure to current calibration task, as well as setting up the source pressure and 40-20 output. So we know that it's 0 to 100 psi. Press F4 to continue. Now we have the tolerance defaulted to 0.2. You can change that to whatever you want. Test strategy right now is set for 3 up, but you could change that to a number of different preset calibration strategy test points. Again, we're going to select 3 up. Auto settling time, 5 seconds. That means it's going to wait 5 seconds to settle before taking a reading at each set point. And then the auto transfer function will set for linear. It could also be square root. Press F4 to continue. And now we'll just press auto test and let the 729 do its calibration. So in the 3-up test, it'll start at 0, take that 4 milliamp reading, and then move up to 50 psi, do the same thing. Notice when it gets up close to the 50 psi test point, it'll stop and let the automatic internal regulator fine-tune automatically and hold steady at that 50 psi test point. Once it stabilizes and takes that reading, it'll then move on to the 100 psi test point. Once pressure is stabilized at 100 psi, the 729 will document the 40-20 output, and notice everything is pretty green here, and that means it's going to pass. So once it completes, it'll show you the test results, and it has indeed passed. At this point, we have finished the calibration. If it was out of spec, we'd have to make adjustments and then do an as left, but this as found is good. So press F4 for done. Notice it already knows the tag ID. It knows the serial number that's automatically entered. You can go down and select a different user ID by the user list or just by manually entering the information. Once you've completed that, you'll notice you're at the screen where you can select if you want to make adjustments through HART, go to as left, or if you're done. Since the calibration was successful, we are completed on this test. So we'll press F4 for done. And those test results are now ready to be uploaded into software such as DPC Track 2 or ProCal V5.